Good morning, DSC, and welcome to a special episode of Grade 11 English. I'm broadcasting from my office here. I have sick kids today, so I'll be working from home, but that doesn't mean I can't attend class. I'll still be available in Google Meet if you guys need me. Today we're going to be learning about graphic novels, and we're going to learn how to read, analyze, and respond to them, because they are a form of literature as well. First things first, I want you to watch this video, and if you've taken grade 9 and 10 English before, you are familiar with graphic novels. They're just a more visual way of telling a story. Whereas a traditional short story or novel relies solely on words to communicate its plot, themes, and characters, graphic novels tell the story throughout artwork and design elements. And these are typical things that a graphic novel contains. And they're labeled here, so feel free to read that on your own. But this is just for reference. Task 1 is having a discussion, because the theme about today's graphic novel is that of Canada and Indigenous people. Now, normally we would have a class discussion about this, but we can't have an in-class one. So let's go to the Padlet, which looks just like this. And I'd like us to discuss this question. What do you think life would be like in what we now call Canada if it were never colonized by Europeans? And when thinking of your response, you can consider the following things, like the environment, people, immigration, economy, language, and our relationship with other countries. So I've given my answer here. I'll put that right there. So I think that if Canada weren't colonized by Europeans, it'd just be colonized by the United States as well. I think colonization was inevitable. And what we now know as the 10 provinces and 3 territories would simply become other parts of the United States. So I don't think Canada would be a free and independent country. The United States would just be even larger. Now, to add your own response, just click the plus sign, type in your name, you can call it my response, and then you would write your response here. And if you want, you can upload a picture or a video, wherever you want. Let's do Ned Flanders. Why not? But you can drag and drop it wherever you want on the page. But I'd like everyone to have just at least one response to that. And that will be our discussion. Next, I'd like you to read the graphic novel called 500 Years of Resistance. You can find it right here at this link. So please read the preface. That's very important. It's short, just 1 3/4 pages. And then I'd like you to start here on page 27. So just read that. Read as much of the graphic novel as you can. It's very quick. It's a short and easy read. Goes to 87 pages. So the reading that I like you to do is page 27 to 87. I know it's 60 pages, but you'll be able to go through a page in literally seconds. So task 2 is just reading this graphic novel. And don't worry that it's in black and white. The original is in black and white, so you didn't lose out any on any of the color. Next is I'd like you to take a look at some visual representations by looking at this website. Kent Monkman, he's an artist. And this is his portfolio. So look through some of his artwork and even his biography. So he does paintings, he does photography, he does film. And then just look at some of his artworks. So this one is called Nativity Scene. You can look at his photography. You can look at his paintings. So just go through Kent Monkman's website and answer these questions. So this is one of his paintings, one of his most famous ones. And I'd like you to just tell me what's going on in this painting just from the picture alone. So if you're having trouble, difficulty seeing, you can view full screen, or what I do is control and click the mouse wheel or scroll the mouse wheel, and that lets you zoom in. You can zoom in through here as well. So tell me what's happening in this picture. Then I'd like you to pick a painting from Monkman's portfolio and then just describe what the story the artist is telling in a few sentences. And finally, based on his portfolio and biography, how would you describe Kent Monkman's personality? Be sure to explain your answer with specific details. So tell me what kind of person Kent Monkman is based on his artwork alone. Finally, most importantly, this will be part of your portfolio, and that is a reflection. So reflection is simply your response to something you've seen, read, or experienced. It's meant to be highly personal because it's just your thoughts, so there's no research needed to be done. Proper spelling and grammar aren't necessarily as important as the ideas themselves. And the topic of this reflection will be about your identity as a First Nation person. And this is something that you're all experienced and experts in. So in the space below, write a reflection about what it means to be a First Nations person. If you're still struggling for ideas, you could write about the following. And these are some ideas that could help you get started. But you can write your reflection here. It could be as long or as short as you are comfortable with. As usual, I'll be marking this assignment based on the completion of these 4 tasks. You give yourself a 0 to 4 based on your achievement of today's learning goal, which is right here. But it's really important to do part 4 because this will be on your portfolio. You will need to submit that so I can read it. All right, as usual, I'll be on Google Meet. Kyle and I will be there every day if you have any questions or concerns. And I want to thank you for watching and have a great day, folks. I hope to be back in the classroom soon. Bye.